So just like a lot of cars in the market today, they have Android Auto or Apple CarPlay available. So same thing with the Xpeng G6. It has Android Auto and also have Apple CarPlay. So in my case, I'm using Android. So one of our so-called, would say, initial assumptions is that when I get this car, that I'll be using Android Auto most of the time. So especially for navigation. I mean, if you live in KL, even though you know the route, but because of the traffic, people tend to still like refer to their maps just to see how long it will take for them to go to a certain destination. So just for test purpose, just going to I've opened up my Android Auto. So we have the Google navigation. So let's say, assuming I want to go to this place, San Vigio. So let's see. So based on Google Map calculation, it will take me roughly about 41 minutes to arrive there. So this part I think is still okay. You will see that this video is a bit buggy right now, or jittery, because the phone is connected to the system at the same time it's also recording this video. So there'll be this place where the traffic will be a bit heavy, I think on Kesas Highway. So again, like I said, roughly about 41 minutes. So I'm gonna exit this. The home button. Let's go back to the home button. Okay, now the G6 also comes with its own built-in navigation system with the maps. And surprised, I would say I was surprised. I'm pleasantly surprised because this is something that I was not aware of when I decided to buy the car. It was not until I got the car that the salesperson he was showing me the car. They actually have a live traffic information. So on top of the map, so the car also actually has a live traffic information. So I was told that this live traffic information actually they get it from Google anyway. So it's the same thing. So and also when it comes to the map itself or the navigation, in terms of the choosing your route, actually the system actually provides you with 3 options. So either the fastest route, the shortest one, or the most efficient. So that's a good thing. And on top of that, similar to Google, you have options where you can avoid toll roads and motorways, ferries, or those kind of things. So just for the purpose of the test, let's say I want to go to the same place. Okay, I have the live traffic information. So again, San Vigio Avenue. Let's see. All right. So as you can see, for the Xpeng built-in navigation system, also I have like 3 routes, 3 options. The most efficient, as you can see just now, it was, I think, in 80 meters, turn right. So it goes on for the first one. So based on the system, it will say that I will arrive at San Vigio Avenue in 44 minutes. So Android Auto or Google Map says I'll be there in 41. I can reach there in 41 minutes, but for the built-in system, it says that it will take me 44 minutes, which is not far off. I mean, based on I've been using this system pretty much daily right now. I don't recall any time that I actually use Google navigation anymore, because again, when I check, there's like most of the time it's the same. It's the same route, same time. Maybe sometimes there'll be slight differences, but again, it's only like a couple of minutes difference, so it doesn't really matter that much. So on top of that, one thing good about one thing reason why I prefer this over Android Auto is because, as you can see, not only it provides me in terms of how long it will take for me to arrive, what time I can reach that the destination, but more importantly, it will also show what's the percentage of the car battery when I arrive there. But right now I'm at 79, so if I drive normally as I should be doing, then based on my driving pattern and whatnot, I should arrive there with 76% battery left. And on top of that, will also tell me that I still be able to drive for another 542 kilometers. So that's a good thing. So on top of that, another good thing or key thing about this navigation system is that let me just okay, on top of that, you can see there's this icon over here. It will also show me the list of available fast DC chargers around, so I can look for a particular EV, like if I want to, and I can like filter them out by their DC charging capabilities, 22 kilowatts above, or 50 kilowatts above, or 150 kilowatts. So this is another, I would say, reason why, like I said, I pretty much don't use Android Auto anymore, because this built-in navigation is already pretty much is good enough for my usage. And also, just to share another information, is that this map itself, I believe Xpeng is using the services from TomTom navigation. So some people may not be familiar with TomTom navigation, but before people have Waze, before people have Google navigation, TomTom is one of those companies that produces and manufactures all these GPS navigation devices. So if I recall, it'll be around for quite some time. I think since the 1990s or early 2000s, if I'm not mistaken. Like I said, back then, before people have Waze and Google, those who can afford, they'll actually buy the GPS navigation system from TomTom. There are also some other manufacturers and providers, but TomTom are one of those so-called, I would say, famous one. I was just checking the other day. TomTom, I was assumed that with Waze and Google Maps available, or right now pretty much everybody is using Google Maps or Waze. I assume that companies like TomTom that provides navigation system probably would not have that a lot of business. Surprisingly to my I would say, when I checked it out a couple of days ago, I found out that in last year, TomTom navigation revenue was, I think, 560 million euros. Their revenue last year, 564 million euros last year alone. So it means that they have something very special. Okay, and that's one of the key things, because besides being able to I can actually download some of the navigation. I can download some of the maps up front. So these are some of the capabilities. So I have like offline maps. So I have downloaded the Malaysia map, Singapore map. So, and you can actually look. Like for Australia, you can download different maps for different regions. So I think that's where I would say it's a good thing. So if you go to Thailand, for instance, I can pretty much download the map up front. The only thing that I'm not pretty sure is whether, let's say assuming that I go to Thailand, for instance, whether the live traffic information will still be available outside of Malaysia. Okay, so another thing that I'd just like to share is that this car comes with built-in 4G connection. So I don't really need to turn on my hotspot or connect my phone to the car in order to use the map together with the live traffic information, because the car itself will just use its own data connection for its navigation. So yeah, that's a bit of overview of the Xpeng G6 navigation system. Until next time.